Good day, here are the top stories from the Philippine News Agency. Our starting point is the nation's top office. Diplomatic relations between the Philippines and South Korea got a further boost following the state visit of South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol. Earlier today, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos greeted President Yoon and South Korean First Lady Kim Gon-hee at Malacanang Palace despite heavy rains forcing the event indoors. The two leaders have already begun a high-level bilateral meeting discussing crucial areas of cooperation, including political, security, and defense collaborations, as well as strengthening maritime and economic partnerships. They also witnessed the signing of key agreements on maritime cooperation and a feasibility study on the rehabilitation of the Bataan nuclear power plant. This afternoon, both leaders are set to attend the Philippines-Korea Business Forum at the Manila Hotel, further cementing the economic collaboration between their countries. The ongoing visit coincides with the 75th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the Philippines and South Korea. As part of his official visit, Yoon on Sunday took time to honor the shared history between South Korea and the Philippines by paying tribute to veterans of the Korean War. Along with the Philippine Army, Yoon participated in a wreath-laying ceremony at the Korean War Memorial Pylon at the Libingan ng mga Bayani. Government agencies are ramping up efforts to ensure a smooth and peaceful election season as the candidacy filing period is nearing its close. Both the Commission on Elections and the Philippine National Police are working closely to maintain order and protect the integrity of the process. In a recent press briefing, COMELEC Chair George Erwin Garcia assured candidates that those present at the venue will still be accommodated even after the 5 p.m. deadline on Monday and Tuesday. On Sunday alone, 8 senatorial hopefuls submitted their candidacy, pushing the total number of aspirants to 78 since the filing period kicked off on October 1. Among them were key administration allies, ACT-CIS Representative Erwin Tulfo, re-electionist Senator Pia Cayetano, and singer-lawyer Jimmy Bondoc of PDP Laban. In a symbolic gesture for her health and environment advocacies, Cayetano arrived at the Manila Hotel Tent City on a bicycle accompanied by cycling supporters. In the party list scene, 4 more groups filed their nominations, bringing the total number of organizations vying for congressional seats to 87. Meanwhile, PNP Chief General Romel Francisco Marbil has directed police units nationwide to heighten security operations, especially in areas with a history of election-related violence. Marbil reassures the public that the PNP will remain a non-partisan institution upholding the rule of law with integrity as its guiding principle. A lawmaker warns dismissed Bamban Tarlac Mayor Alice Guo that she may face additional charges if she runs in the 2025 midterm elections. Senate Committee on Women Chairperson Senator Risa Hontiveros says Guo may be charged with material misrepresentation if she files her certificate of candidacy. Hontiveros especially says Guo cannot declare her citizenship as Filipino or else she may also be charged with perjury. Meanwhile, Senator Sherwin Gatchalian urged the Commission on Elections to enact legal measures to disqualify Guo from running for public office. Gatchalian noted that the COMELEC has approved the recommendation of its law department to act on Guo's supposed violation of the Omnibus Election Code. However, Guo's legal counsel Stephen David says only the courts can stop her client from running for re-election. David says Guo has not been convicted of any crime and the allegations that she's a Chinese national has yet to be proven. He also says they could still appeal the Office of the Ombudsman's order to dismiss Guo for grave misconduct. For his part, COMELEC Chair George Garcia says they may accept Guo's COC but it will comply with the Ombudsman's order and she may still get disqualified. Guo is reportedly filing her candidacy tomorrow, October 8, the last day of filing. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. will name the new Secretary of the Department of the Interior and Local Government tomorrow, October 8. Presidential Communications Office Secretary Cesar Chavez says the President himself will make the announcement and the oath-taking will take place on Tuesday morning. This comes as Interior Secretary Benhar Abalos is stepping down from his post to run for senator under the administration slate for the 2025 midterm elections. Last week, Marcos said he has already found the person who would be replacing Abalos after shortlisting 2 candidates for the post. In other news, Pope Francis has named Caloocan Bishop Pablo Virgilio David, the president of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines, as a new cardinal of the Catholic Church. In his Angelus Prayer at the Vatican on Sunday, the Pope announced the consistory. A ceremony for the creation of new cardinals will be held on December 8th. David is the 10th Filipino to be elevated to a cardinal, a rank second only to the Pope, who serves as his advisor, and one of 21 new cardinals to be installed in the position. David served as CBCP president in 2021 and was re-elected in 2023. He was ordained as a priest for the Archdiocese of San Fernando in 1983 and was appointed auxiliary bishop there in 2006. He was transferred to the Caloocan Diocese in 2015. He will assume the post as the next vice president of the Federation of Asian Bishops' Conferences in January next year. David is also known as a vocal critic of the past administration's war on drugs and has introduced various community-based drug rehabilitation programs in the diocese. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, visit our website, pna.gov.ph, or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The Pna Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. It's 79 days before Christmas. I'm Bench Bondok. This is the Pna Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.